November. The temperature is dropping, the rain is falling, and all I have now are my memories of a beautiful Tishrey. Welcome to a small sanctuary where I will take you through our memories of the high holidays in fall, apple picking, observing the beautiful sunflowers, enjoying apple cider donuts with my family as a sweet treat, and baking honey cakes galore, polishing silver and readying the house, and readying myself, my garments, knitting up a few last-minute kippot, making apple jelly and applesauce to be enjoyed with honey and apples, decorating the house for fall with fall-themed colors and atmospheric candles, hanging up a little touch of happiness, Chag Sameach, and of course, pulling out of storage my beautiful fall wreath that I made last year and that holds up so well. Time to welcome the dying of the light and lighting candles, putting together this beautiful craft box from Days United to bring a little extra Rosh Hashanah cheer to my children. So many activities to explore. A beautiful jar of honey with cinnamon and a big bulk order of tea to get me through those cozy fall days. And of course this beautiful wheel of the calendar year that came with the Days United box, which is a fantastic educational tool. Here we are, crafting Rosh Hashanah cards with a cool 3D effect. Bright and beautiful and modernist to go in our card supply to be sent. Cookie baking. We made these honey cookies as part of the Days United box too. It was a lot of fun with the roller, and the pattern came out beautifully, as you can see here, with the cute little bees. And my daughter had a blast cutting out the different shapes. However, when they were baked, the pattern kind of disappeared. But it's the thought that counts. The cookies were mild in flavor and delicious. Here we are cutting them out in hexagonal shapes. You get more bang for your buck that way. And here is the finished product of all these lovely Rosh Hashanah cookies, ready to be enjoyed in the quiet moments of the day. More Rosh Hashanah cooking, of course. Chicken soup and knedlach, and setting our Rosh Hashanah table. I am so happy with this tablescape. This was the first year where I used my Spode Woodland collection that I had just purchased against a good discount. And it looks so beautiful with the earth tones and the golds and the reds of the apples, and it looks vibrant and regal and festive. And I just love the way this looks. We will be using a very similar tablescape for Rosh Hashanah. We even managed to find some pomegranates that I just briefly put on top of the cake right there. And we are ready to sup on so much deliciousness. Here is that jar of honey, and it was a big hit. The kids really loved that jar of honey. The round challahs came out beautiful as well. I love this double braiding lattice work style. I will definitely be using that in the future. And there, the little crown that I talked about in one of my previous videos. Here are some stills of the birthday cake for the world and of the table set with some of our delicious dishes ready to be eaten and enjoyed with family and friends. After Rosh Hashanah, a time for more reflection and prayer, a quiet evening of prayer and journaling, studying with my kids, the book of Jonah in preparation for Yom Kippur. I really liked this vintage edition that PJ Library sent out. This is a season that is both incredibly busy, but there should always be time for contemplation. These are the letters I write to my kids for Yom Kippur, a little sermon prep, and definitely loads of hydration. And this was our tablescape just before Yom Kippur, our pre-fast meal, a simple but delicious meal. Challahs for Sukkot. I had fun enjoying making these different styles of braiding, and they turned out pretty great. Look at the 6 braided challah, 4 braided challah, and then the double braided basket weave. Meanwhile, the leaves are starting to turn, and you can see the tops of the trees starting to dip into bronzes and golds. Time to put up the sukkah. All of our decorations that we store away in a big plastic tub for the rest of the year come out. Some were last year's, some were from previous years, some were from last year's Days United box. And they make a riot in the sukkah with all of that color and all of those lights. I was very happy with how that turned out. It was very, very festive. The leaves continue to turn as the seasons shift, and we had a beautiful fall with plenty of sunny days. And just look at these magnificent colors, and look at how the light dapples on the branches of the tree. It is just magnificent. I will never tire of fall in the Midwest. It is a glorious, vibrant season. So many beautiful colors set against the dramatic steel skies. It is just gorgeous, and I feel privileged that I get to experience it year after year. Our fall shots, because you know what? I ain't gonna apologize for it. I just love this time of year. Just look at the vibrant color of red of these leaves. They are just incredible. If I could bottle them up and keep them the rest of the year, just like that, that would be amazing. After Sukkot and Simchat Torah, time for a little bit of downtime, a little more crocheting. This is another kippah I made for Sukkot in full color. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kidshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu al netilat lulav. I love shaking the lulav, benching lulav, blessing the lulav. It's a really powerful primordial ritual that speaks to very deep aspects of our soul and our innate connection to nature. And it is something I always treasure. And the citron, the etrog, just smells so good. Pumpkin season is coming up, and here's some pumpkin cake. And here I am enjoying some of that pumpkin cake. And how can I not show you my sukkah by night? The lights are on, and it creates such depth and such texture, like this 3D jewel box that you get to exist in for a little while, and I really love it. So welcome to my sukkah. I hope you enjoy it just as much as I did. Back to normal, life resumes. My kids taking their Hebrew lessons. We are starting our new cycle of Torah study with Davash, starting right back at Breshit, and always ready for more good stories to shape our Jewish values. And we are enjoying this new edition. Linked to the Parsha, here is some rainbow challah that we made as a family for Parsha Noah, which is part of our tradition. This year, I decided to go all out with some sprinkles on top, because nothing is ever too colorful. Here you see some baking extravaganza. I made a whole bunch of challahs for the freezer, some crusty bread, some babka filled with Nutella, of course, and other delights. Here they all are. That was a pretty full day of baking, and I had a blast. Look at that very pretty challah, and I managed to keep the colors vibrant after baking it at a lower temperature, and it turned out great. Time for a little day trip to a beautiful historical town for some candied apples and fall scenery. More beautiful leaves that are starting to turn. Readying ourselves for Halloween. And more pumpkins than you can shake a stick at. Look at that pumpkin collection. I didn't even bother counting them, but it looked great. Enjoying the last warm and bright days. The leaves are deepening in color, they are crisping up a little, and they are preparing to fall. And it is just a beautiful transient moment. I caught a little glimpse of this pretty scene with the American flag, and here we are doing Jewish Halloween with Jewish creepy stories. And this was our final stroll in a beautiful park, enjoying the last of the leaves as they are attached to the trees. Golden hued against that beautiful blue sky. The shadows are lengthening and the sun is giving off its last warmth. And how could I not have a shot with my feet among all of the leaves? Hearing the wind rustle through these branches, and of course enjoying fall before the gas fireplace, ready to slide into the quietness of the season, Thanksgiving, and loads more to come. I hope you enjoyed these memories, and look what we have here, a sneak peek at Hanukkah. So please like and subscribe. Hanukkah content will be coming very shortly, and I look forward to sharing my Hanukkah plans with you this year. Thank you for watching A Small Sanctuary. Please leave your Tishrey memories in the comments, and I will see you in the next video.